My trip.
Talk about that. We can talk about Mount Cruxmore.
Ooh, that's a good title. Nah, we got canceled. The network called
CBS.
down.
They
said we weren't compelling enough.
They said.
Glass top cigar boxes.
Ooh.
Where do you get those at? Oh, I had a box of Cubans, real Cubans that had a glass top. I was going to get it for you.
The real, I swear.
You know how they're real because they have a sticker on it.
Oh, I realized this the title I already made was.
How are you?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hopefully you brought some content here.
We got nothing.
No, we have a script that shows no. Oh, 120, by the way.
Larry, your cigars are on the way, bud. Promise. I blame my children.
No love.
Got an old guitar, got a fine cigar. Slow down a bit, get a lit, and let the blues lay where they are.
We're gonna have to wing this.
Cause the blues some days, they won't let go. They won't let go. But it's Saturday, we're at the shop today. Let's celebrate,
Fucking Nazi.
light up an anime, raise a toast, watch the blues go up in smoke.
This coffee right in your face. When you were doing
Watch
it.
the blues go
I picture
up
myself
in smoke.
one day.
Sean Ratz is in the house.
I got an old cigar,
Larry Adams.
and she's a
10
fine.
seconds.
Rob Reel's in. Kevin
You
Owens
ready?
is
You
in.
ready here? You ready here?
Whoa. It is Saturday.
It is at the shop and I am not ready.
That's a documented fact.
No, what it is a headline. Because on today's show, we have
Nothing.
well, read it.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, we basically have nothing.
You just wrote this in the last 8 seconds.
Yeah.
A gringo walks into a bar with a glass top.
I meant to put Cubans. We ran loud on time.
We've discovered the perfect cigar pairing for white sand beaches. Mount Cruxmore has been built. That's it.
Ding,
We got
ding,
nothing.
ding.
You
We've
guys-
got
you-
nothing today because I forgot
I am,
everything I knew in.
and I'm Pops.
Oh, and I'm Brandon.
I thought you were not Chris.
Well, Brandon is the same thing as not Chris. And what's up? Because this is Saturday at the shop.
It's Saturday at the shop, and we are so excited to be back. It's so good to have you back. I am so sick and tired of carrying this whole thing on my shoulders.
And I will
It
tell
is
you
heavy.
what, we could really
Yes.
tell. We
Yeah.
could really tell.
Yes,
You needed a
it
little
was.
talent.
There was zero energy. Chris does nothing but just pull everybody down. He's just a wet. He's out there. He can't hear us.
He is a wet.
He's a wet blanket.
He's a wet blanket.
He's a big
I tell you
wet
what.
blanket.
No, but seriously,
But,
he did
you
a
know-
great job. He did way better than you.
A lot better than me. And I will say this: there's this ongoing weekly drama of how his love life is going. So we're gonna have to bring him in and ask about that. Well, I think the best thing to do would be blindside him. And but we've asked him every week. He's 1 month and now 15 days into this relationship. I think he bought a ring, a house, and basically just a flaming idiot. But I just think it would be good. He's not hearing this
But
part.
he watches the show after, probably.
Maybe.
But who actually
Only if
watches
he's on it.
Darren Chaffee.
Darren
In the house.
Chaffee
He's
is in the
watching.
house. Darren upsets me from time to time
Because
he
makes cigars that are too good, and it's
he makes them that are too good, and then people buy them out too fast, and then I can't get them back here fast enough, and he's dealing apparently with special people in the Dominican that can't seem to get stuff here real quick. It drives me crazy. But apparently, there's a Mount Principal more of shit sitting in customs, and there's a bunch of little guys going like this, breaking them to see what we're importing.
I swear to God, if we get Cochon Volants that are broken,
we'll find them.
I will
We are heavily armed.
tell TSA now we're gonna bomb the place. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty. Hang on.
Too soon. Too soon.
Let me just explain.
This is
guys
not a
all
grenade,
know.
but we're gonna
What's
shoot.
going on here?
Oh, not Chris. Hey,
Oh.
not Chris. How are you?
What?
This is not Chris.
I'm not. I'm in the show this week.
Chris, come over here for
So
just a
my
second.
15 minutes of fame is gone. It's
No, you're gonna
You have
get. You're
3
gonna get
weeks.
one. Come over here.
Julia,
Chris.
definition. Kevin, what's
Yeah.
up?
Remember, this is not Brandon.
Not Brandon.
This is Brandon. And
this is not Chris.
not Brandon did a phenomenal job for the last couple of weeks. But
Yep.
I know that we've had people watching Days of Our Lives and really have been tracking. Come here, Jack Wagon. So tell us about this week's adventure in your love life. What did you buy?
and
Did you buy
just so you-
anything?
hang on. This weekly segment, this is the first one. Chris's sticks.
Yes.
Something like that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Chris's walking stick.
Yeah.
But you have to like.
There's
So what happened in your
There's
life?
an idea. Let's just keep working it. So how's the love life going? Because everybody has been really getting into what's going on this week.
Everything's been good this week. It's been a good week.
Still in it to win it?
Yeah,
Everything's
still in
good?
it to win it. Everything's good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
You still delivering
Don't-
McDonald's in the morning?
Yeah. Every morning I drive an hour over, deliver an egg McMuffin, and then drive home. Yeah.
You're a hell of a catch.
That is great.
You are helping.
That's it.
Hey, Chris.
Well, thank you for everything.
That
you did over
that
the
is
past few weeks.
that's actually Chris Pennington. It is his name is not Brandon, not Brandon. So
correct.
So
I
it's Saturday
feel-
at the shop. I feel energized.
I feel like
you
I'm-
taking a vacation makes me feel better.
I agree. I will go on vacation far more often if it makes you feel better.
A lot better.
But-
A lot
good.
better.
Good.
Yeah. So
And
leave
I-
your kids though, because we
The
actually
good thing
miss
is
them.
we've already in this short show said we're gonna bomb the TSA.
Yeah. So
The royal we.
yeah.
And also talked about Chris's sticks. So, for those of you who are just joining us, this is Saturday at the shop.
Yeah, we're in Frisco, Texas. We have friends from Tales of the Lounge. We have friends from Cigars and Guns. We have the Instagram. We have the Facebook. We got a lot of stuff going on here. We have 2 microphones now. I mean, not
And
one.
I'll tell you
but
what.
2.
Cigars and Guns, Adrian, his microphone is cooler than ours.
Well, the guy drives a Range Rover and a Raptor.
Land Rover.
Basically has a lot of money. So he can afford the $89 one where I went with the 69.
79. Yeah, that's all right.
So
we'll get there one day.
But it's the day of the week that I look forward to. It's the one that I want. It's the one day I
agree.
want to make it to. It is Saturday. It's spending with you guys. Of course, as usual, if you're coming into us from a foreign country like Chicago, just let us know where you're coming in from, and we will say good morning to you in your foreign tongues.
So I was speaking of being excited to be back in the shop.
Uh-huh.
I got up 6:40 this morning so I could be here by 7. So I could be. I was kind of running through the humidor, and I found these things in the humidor. It's an ashtray, a cutter, and a La Coalición.
Really?
They didn't have a name on them, so I think we should give them away.
Let's do it.
I think. Let's see. Okay, weird time to log into the video. I'm gonna be honest, Cigar Hammer Mike. No one who logged in before you came at a better time
No.
to this video.
In fact, Mike, prior to you logging in, it will be used as Exhibit A in our trial when
What
we
I was-
talked about bombing the TSA.
what I was just thinking is how the algorithm's set up. There's no way that did not trigger somebody's computer to say, Frisco, Texas, there is now an alert.
Yes.
Oh, so
Oh, look,
this is hang on.
Johnny Goodner's coming in all the way from, middle of Dallas,
Capel.
Capel.
Good day.
Good day.
I'm sorry I took it. I took it and ran with it.
Don't ever do
This
that again.
cigar is La Coalición. It is the big one, whatever it's called. The Gordito, I think, is they name it all weird, like the Sublime and stuff.
It
doesn't
is the Sublime.
This is a Sublime, this is a cutter, and this is an ashtray of the ceramic variety. Share this, tag 2 friends, we're gonna give it away.
Yes.
It's going well.
A lot smoother than I thought.
Yeah.
But you know what? Today's an exciting day. We kind of tease people and we say, look, it's cheap to fly here. Get on a plane, drive, whatever you got to do to get up to ICC.
Don't tell TSA you're going.
Don't tell, yeah, definitely don't tell TSA what's in the Bluetooth speaker. But we have some guys here that are doing recon for a great group, the Gold Leaf Cigar Club. They're down in San Antonio. They come up here every year.
They should be in Frisco, but they're in San Antonio.
They really should. And we talked actually about maybe we should have a Frisco chapter.
But
But
that could be cool.
we have a couple guys here doing recon. And these guys are ex-military, so they know what recon is. Yeah. So, but we're going to have Jay come over here real quick. He's going to come over, peek his head in here.
What, from San Antonio?
He's drove up from San Antonio.
Yeah.
This isn't like just
Oh, you're
driving
saying
all
Jay
the-
right here?
Yeah, Jay right here.
Yeah.
He didn't. This isn't like a little wussy drive like Denton.
Yeah.
We're talking about San Antonio.
That's a
It's
long
a long
drive.
ways. So Jay, come on over here. Tell us a little bit about.
Look at this. You even got him a stool. You got it so he could be nice and comfortable to bring him
Did
on.
I get you a stool?
You didn't do
No,
shit.
I didn't do shit.
What's
Not
happening?
too hot.
I know. That's it. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Look at this gold leaf. It's just shining over here. The Gold Leaf Cigar Club. Tell us about Gold Leaf Cigar Club. What do you guys do? And how can people learn more about what you're doing?
Well, first of all, we're so excited to be here doing some recon for a big trip coming up in March. Some of the guys are coming down on March the 19th.
Some over 20.
Over 20, that's what we're hoping. We got our fingers crossed. Hopefully more after they see this.
Well, or less. We'll see how that shakes
or
out.
maybe 8.
And I've already posted, I will tell you, the Industrial Cigar Club visit is, it's more than just a trip, it's an experience. They have an unbelievable selection of sticks. The knowledge is incredible, and the customer service is definitely taking it to the next level. So
thank you so much.
Gold Leaf Cigar Club, we're based out of Helotes, Texas, just right outside of San Antonio. A great group of men, a few women in the club as well, and just doing great things there for the local guys that enjoy sticks. And
You said it's about 85% military?
I would say probably 80-85%
That's
military, and do a lot of charity work, giving back to the community. That's what our mission is about, just providing a great place for guys to get together and enjoy sticks and do some work for the community.
Love it.
So you are right now, until we start talking about other chapters, it's just the San Antonio chapter?
Right now, we're just located in San Antonio. We do have some members all over the United States, but right now, the San Antonio is the only chapter.
How can someone learn about you? How can someone get involved with what you're doing?
Well, we have a website. You can go to www.goldleafcc.com, and there's information there on our website, and just you can get everything you need there, and give you all the information to reach out and talk to us.
That's
Good.
Yeah, that's awesome. I will attest and kind of reciprocate the appreciation, because now you guys have been up, well, now the third time, but you did 2 other, I suppose, just trips up here.
Yeah.
Educated, inviting, warm,
Thank you.
welcoming group, and we appreciate. I mean, we appreciate anyone who drives 6 minutes, but let alone gets a group to come up here. It's really special. You guys are
It was
doing something right.
worth every minute of the trip to get here, and we look forward to next month, and we're making a commitment to try to come every 6 months.
Awesome.
We'll be here.
Excellent.
We'll be here.
Thank you, Gold Leaf
Thanks,
Cigar
guys.
Club.
How about
Thank
a round
you.
of applause for the Gold Leaf Cigar Club?
Yay!
See, it's a live studio audience.
It
Feels
is.
alive.
Yeah, it feels alive in here. It definitely feels alive. I don't know what kind of, have we had any foreign countries coming in? What's going on?
Hang on real quick, as you're looking and trying to read there. So the question is, where do we go if we're in San Antonio? Do you guys have a home lounge?
We've got a couple that we go through. We're at Fink's quite a bit.
Okay.
We move around to, there's a place called The Hangar we go to. We've got an amazing place called the Eagle's Nest, sitting up on a mountain. It's a big platform and it oversees San Antonio. So,
Eagle Mountain.
so we're
Man.
rough.
Okay. Yeah. No, it sounds like so. Fink's Eagle Mountain thing. What's it called?
Eagle's Nest,
Eagle's Nest
The Hangar.
and the Hangar.
I think what
But
they're
go
all
to
doing.
the site and check it
Hey,
out.
don't tell anybody. I think what they're all doing is just rounding up some cash, and they're going to have an ICC franchise down there. That's what they really need to do.
Yeah, I mean,
They pretty much dominate.
Let's keep moving, shall we?
Brandon doesn't even want to think about this because he knows the mountain of work that would fall on his ass.
I
Lazy
know.
bastard.
I know.
So Chris Coulter's coming in. G'day, mate. And we have James Chavez, who's a part of the Gold Leaf Cigar Club.
Nice.
Good day, mate. Did you hear that? San Antonio, right
Yep,
there.
I
Good
heard
day,
that.
mate. It's right there.
Principal saying
we
cigar
got
point.
Yvonne in. We've got. It looks like we got a lot of Gold Leaf coming in. So
I like that.
Travis, of course, is here, and then he's also right there. Greg Baddick. Dude's up in Chicago freezing his nuts off.
Yeah.
But he bought a cluster of cigars, and I keep seeing his posts. And
It's good to
man,
see
I
his
hope you
name.
like this stuff as much as you're indicating. But he was smoking some DCs. He's been smoking a little bit of the unique stuff that's down here.
Yep.
And I'm sure pissing off the entire city of Chicago because they don't have it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about cigars because we are a cigar lounge and that is our life. And today is National Cigar Day.
What?
I knew I came home.
Nobody
for a reason.
alerted me.
How
You
do we
don't
not
think-
know this?
Were the banks closed? I think the bank should be closed.
Banks should be closed. Let's talk a little
We
bit
should
about
be able to
cigars.
go wherever we want and smoke a cigar. Like walk in a bank with a
Ooh.
cigar and go, hey, no, it's National Cigar Day.
Well, yeah, I mean, everywhere's a cigar lounge if you're bold enough.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's National Cigar Day.
You don't know
tomorrow,
what day it is, obviously.
Tomorrow,
This is a hospital.
Good purification in the hospital. It's National Cigar Day. Let's talk cigars,
let's do it.
okay? Talk to me about this cigar here. This Black Label Lancero Definition.
Definition Cigars, DC, beautiful, Mexican San Andreas. It's called the Walking Stick. Very well done, medium profile, medium plus, a little bit of oil. Really good performance. A lot of the guys here like them. A lot of guys are putting if they're putting them on a plateau. I think our house 1880 has kind of scored more points, but that is a very good cigar for a full-bodied Lancero.
Yeah, most certainly. All
Yes.
Nicaraguan tobacco with the Mexican
Yeah.
San Andreas
Yep.
wrapper, right?
Yep.
I think that's what. I'm not sure about that wrapper.
No, that's.
It is for sure.
Oh, maybe not. No. Yeah.
So
maybe it
as
is.
Jay was saying, cigar knowledge, second to none.
Second to none. Look, come out with one cigar, we'll memorize it. Come
Oh.
out with like 6, it's freaking impossible.
Speaking of, are you going to order the 919s?
Sure.
Please do. It's one of the best cigars I've had this year.
Clink is watching.
Clancy?
Clancy, he's watching. Good day, mate.
So this is another cigar I'm excited to have back in, and really the entire Oscar line. This is the Oscar Cicerone. This is actually named after an artist.
Yeah.
And
in Honduras.
And it is just an exceptional cigar. Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. This thing is very, very smooth. No hint of pepper on any of it. But even though I would call it a milder cigar, nicotine
is.
content wise,
Yeah, for
it
sure.
doesn't leave you guessing on flavor. It doesn't leave you bored. It's
Right.
It's a fun
It's a
cigar.
great cigar.
Especially
It's-
indoors in a lounge.
The majority of that tobacco is Honduran, so it's a little bit sweeter by nature. But it's a really good cigar. So a lot of guys like the Leaf by Oscar, but in the grand scheme of things, that's kind of a one-note wonder.
Mm-hmm.
That cigar it starts and ends the same. There's not a lot of complexity. But when you get into the Superfly and you get into this one, they really have upped their game.
Yep. What are you smoking this morning?
I have a Crux Guild, but I am about to, and this was by default. I got this one. I might have accidentally maybe dropped.
Yeah, it
Jay's.
looks like maybe.
Well, and if I worked at McDonald's, if I dropped a burger, I'd pick it up real quick and eat it.
Which
So-
reminds me of the time when we were young and we were in where you used to work, Valentino's Pizza.
don't
and
go there.
Why don't you? What would you do when you were working at Valentino's Pizza?
Well, somebody told me that you could get a little bit of a buzz when the yeast was rising. So I would stick my face in the dough while it was rising. And all it smelled like was dough. So nothing ever really happened. But
But then you made pizzas out of the stuff that your face is in.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
yeah. And
Don't
then,
hire 12-year-olds.
and the worst one was I was the guy that put the grease on the pans. So you'd stick your hand in this lard and you'd throw it on, and then with your hairy forearm, you would Hey, they taught me to do it that way.
No way.
Spin around like this, and that was the training program. And it was. And now you think about it, Jesus, in today's world,
Yeah.
oh my God,
How many people did you
just
kill?
bulldoze the building over. This is just the largest violation.
Oh,
but that
man.
was back in the day, 70s. It was a wild time.
Oh, what do we got? We've got Pro. Where are you coming in from? For those who are just joining us, this is Saturday at the shop.
Marty
Our
Upton's in
regularly scheduled.
We
bullshit
literally
session.
have. I think we have thousands of people on here.
Pro's in from the Ukraine.
Oh, I've been working on the Ukraine.
Yep.
Because it's kind of got that in it. It's good day, mate, right there. Did you hear that?
You'll recognize that.
Of course he will. He's going to start asking me, hey, man, where'd you go to high school?
Where'd you go to high school? Ukraine High.
I got thrown out of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then you went to Beverage.
Yeah, I went to Beverage.
Junior high for high school. All right. So, other things that are happening in the shop. I have been working a ton on this Secretariat project.
Yes.
This is going down as probably my favorite thing.
It's
Favorite
you've
altogether
done really,
project
really,
we've done.
really good work on that.
Secretariat is our next project with Someone Say Whiskey. If you don't follow Someone Say Whiskey, get off of here and go follow Someone Say Whiskey.
Yeah.
On Facebook and then come back.
Then come back. We'll wait.
But we shouldn't.
No.
But we actually got together and we wanted to do a derby event.
Yeah.
So as a part of that, we teamed up and we did a barrel selection of a special rye from Woodford Reserve,
Right.
because they're the official bourbon and spirit of
Kentucky Derby.
So this is a rye pick that's also coming with a mint julep syrup from
Right.
Woodford, 3 cigars by Principal, and these are, I haven't smoked any of them yet, but if it's no banded and it's from Principal, they're gonna be amazing.
I did smoke one. It is, and they are much larger cigars this time. The last deal, Frankie Blue Eyes we did was a smaller cigar. These are going to be much larger cigars. I think there's actually one 6x60 in there. The cigar is very good. But here's the thing that from a bourbon perspective, Johnny Goodner, who's on here, bourbon nut, right?
Okay.
Bourbon, whiskey, his knowledge is incredible. And he went through the barrel pick with you guys.
Yep.
And what he said was there were 3 bourbons and there were 3 ryes. Mm-hmm. He said that the worst rye was better than all of the bourbons. And he was blown away by the rye.
Yep, and really why we chose to go with the rye, because that is such a drinkable. If we were going to go with the bourbons, it was going to be to mix it.
Right.
It was going to be to create these juleps, but we settled on the rye because it stands alone. It's very unique. It's very fun. But you will, in this kit, you'll have 3 cigars. You'll have a mint julep mug. You'll have mint julep mix and the Woodford barrel pick. That's branded as the Secretariat, the winningest horse in the history of horse racing.
Yeah.
And I just had the tater sticker. I've got the tater sticker design. It's
so
badass.
cool.
I just picked up the cigar foot bands. Those are here, and the cigars are in the barrel.
Uh-huh.
This is going to drop at the May 1st Derby party here. And this is taking on a life of its own. This is really, we're talking, there's going to be, we found that there are legal ways that we can bet on the race, and you can win cigars and that sort of deal.
Yeah. One legal way to do it is to not tell anybody.
That's still illegal.
Oh, well, I mean,
By
what they don't know
technicality.
really won't technically hurt them.
I'm not opposed to doing that. But there's gonna be that. There will be Principal will be here. We're talking food. There's live music by Charlie Memphis,
Oh, that's going to be so
and
cool.
he has the perfect sound for it.
Perfect sound for it.
But this event will be massive. You'll purchase tickets based on the pavilions. Each one of the different rooms you'll have different passes and access to get in. This place isn't gonna
This
look
is
like
hats. This is the big hats. You got to come in costume.
Seersucker.
Yeah.
This will be the biggest, most out of control event that we've done. From an out of control as far as just thought that's gone into it, the
Right.
overall experience. There's going to be in the back parking lot. You'll have rose walls of sectioned off little areas that you can buy little 2 tops that are private.
Oh, that's so cool. This is going to be cool.
I'm very
I hope
excited
I get a
about
ticket.
this. Yeah, I don't know if I think we're on a wait list, so I'll let you know. But if you want to work it, you can be there. But that project is one I am extremely excited about.
I really like Nathan's attitude here. It's only illegal if you get caught. Trust me.
Is that Nathan Chilton, the officer?
No, Nathan Allen. Nathan Chilton said it is illegal and I'll arrest you.
Yeah, but we're in Frisco. He's Plano PD. Can go.
Yeah, go shit out of your jurisdiction. No, I'm really excited about that.
Yep.
Really excited. Can we just bounce around like a couple of ADD kids playing in the
Well,
playground?
I mean, I think the
script
script says
this script
the script
is dog
says
shit,
it says
by the
bounce
way.
around.
It says something in a lot of white space.
Look.
Okay, so this
All right.
is this lighter. It struck me the other day when a germaphobe was in here saying, when you clean the ashtrays, do you sanitize the ends every time? Which we do when we wipe them down, right? But
No,
for
I
those,
don't. I spit on it.
Okay, good. Well, at least that keeps it clean.
I've got the antigens.
So check out this new lighter. We're gonna have this lighter. It's a really cool little single beam from Visol.
Yeah.
This one's pre-worn out, which I really like.
Hang on, that's pre-worn out?
Well, it comes like that,
It looks like the oldest lighter I've ever seen.
and that was the look. But cigar rest, isn't that cool? So now you don't have to worry about setting it where somebody else sat theirs. For the germaphobes out there, perfect.
No antigens.
No, and it's got some kind of stuff that germs don't actually stick to it.
Oh,
Let's go with that.
yeah.
As Nathan says, it's the truth until somebody proves you're wrong.
I'm just liking this reasoning.
Yeah.
I like what's happening right now. I like how everyone has taken their time on a Saturday morning to do nothing except for waste it with us. So, good morning.
Thousands, literally thousands.
Saturday
are
at
on
the
here.
shop. That's
Share
pops.
it. Hey, are you going to give away anything?
Yeah, because if you share it and you tag 2 friends, you could win this La Coalición by Crown Heads, the Sublime. This cutter, which looks like has been used before. You can have a lightly used, semi-new
It was tested.
cutter.
It was tested.
And also this little 2 cigar rests with
That's
a
a nice
pretty little
ashtray.
painting on it. So
That's a nice
share
ashtray.
it, tag 2 friends.
How about this? How about we pick a couple of people? You're going to do it. You're going to share it. So how about we do this? I want to give away a 2-pack of Plasencias.
Okay.
Let's keep
Which
doing
one?
it.
Which one?
It comes with I don't know. We'll stick a couple of Plasencias in.
Plasencias, cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is okay.
So what do you do? Tell me about the whole. Are we hashtagging here? Is that what's okay?
Just tag 2 friends and share.
Tell them
this
to
thing.
watch the show.
And just share it. Do it like Ron does it, where he shares it to every page he's ever seen,
Yeah.
ever. I love it. It's my favorite thing. Like I look at the video, I go, 76 shares. How do we get it? It's like Ron Hancock, Ron Hancock, and then whoever else won. Okay, so it's good to be back in.
Yeah. How was your vacation?
It was phenomenal.
Good.
But I found the perfect beach cigar.
Really?
When we were talking about beach cigars before I took off, we were leaning kind of the Patoro Serie P. We were talking some Osaks. We were talking a bunch of. What was your thought on what a good beach cigar was?
Well, I don't know.
Exactly. Not very many good suggestions, but I found the right one.
Okay.
The cease and assist.
Little salty. Little
Exactly.
salt air.
The salt in the salt
Yeah.
air. If you get up in the morning and you watch the sunrise come up and you've got a nice cup of coffee and you're sitting and you get that cool breeze of the ocean that's salty.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this
Makes
was a
perfect
salty
sense.
cigar until I was sitting there. I thought, that is exactly what's unique about this.
Nice.
So it's a 4x44, which I like because I could go out, watch the sunrise, and then be back to the hotel room by the time the kids got up. So it was the perfect every morning, get up and do it. This is, if you're ever going to be stranded on a white sand beach, do it.
Do the cease and desist.
Cease and assist. 444, you can get 30
Love
minutes
it.
out of it.
Love it. So I have switched gears. We've always had Tatuaje. Pete Johnson's been here several times. In fact, he aired his movie hand rolled here at the shop, and we've always had a great relationship with Pete. But a lot of his cigars, he used so much broadleaf that everything was just kind of the same.
Broadleafed.
And he even admitted that he kind of got a little carried away with broadleaf. And that'll come back to bite you when there's no broadleaf available. But I asked him personally, I said, if you just had a couple of cigars, your cigars that you could put in a store, what would it be? He didn't hesitate 1 second and said the Cabaguan. And so I just brought him back in, and it's a cigar we haven't had since we first opened, but he really wanted to go out and get that 80s Cuban flavor profile, and that's what he really accomplished with this cigar. Back when Cubans really had a lot of complexity, this cigar is really good. I did a couple of sizes, but one was a larger ring gauge, like a Gordo.
Okay.
But really, this is a really enjoyable cigar. Highly recommend taking a look at the Cabaguan from Tatuaje. Really good.
I noticed there are a few new selections, or at least
The El Triunfador.
Yep.
The El
And that's
Triunfador.
a little Corona.
Like a little Corona Gordo, and then one of my favorite cigars, in fact, I got Sean Rat's one this morning, is that Tat Black Corona Gorda. Really good cigar.
Really good cigar.
Yeah, and you're noticing a theme here. A lot of smaller ring gauge cigars. Last night when we were talking with Jim and Jay from Gold Leaf Cigars, we were talking about small ring gauges, spending a lot of time talking about that benefit, and
Just that overall flavor.
it's just that the idea where the thought that a 6x60 or even worse, some of these 7x70s and whatnot, it's just to just kind of wrap your mouth around that and try to smoke it for 2 hours is just not fun. But just keep in mind, if it's a $10 7x70, there's a whole bunch of nothing in that cigar.
There's a lot of stuff that's worth nothing that they got to get rid of. That's Robert Orby in the house. Speaking about flavor, Distretto Coffee Roasters. That's what we're
Distretto.
rocking this morning. The ICC House Blend. It is up in here. Really not much of a dent taken out of it this morning.
No, I think I'm about ready to put a dent in it.
I know, me too. Yeah. John Grizz?
John Grizz in from the UK. Listen to this. Good day, mate.
Incredible.
The Cockney accent, I've almost perfected it.
Sounds a little bit more like Welsh, but we'll just play that.
Everybody's
Let's
a
just keep-
critic. Everybody's a critic.
So you were talking you were reading the script where it says bounce around.
Did it?
Well, no, it didn't. But
Okay, but you were
we're
thinking
gonna make
it
that up.
in the part where it was blank?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what I'm thinking is it's time for our next segment and our staple segment, especially because Adrian just sat down. What you packing?
What you packing?
This is for all of you cigars and guns folk out there.
That
This
like
is
you some
Adrian
guns.
Barunda. Everyone give it up for Adrian Barunda!
Adrian,
Good morning.
What's happening?
what you packing today there, buddy?
Oh, you haven't seen it yet, but the Polymer 80 that I
Oh,
had.
this is the Tim
Well,
Flores.
whip
piece.
it out. Our insurance agent
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
here.
Just drop the clip.
I'm pretty much sick and tired of my insurance agent anyway, so
That is
he won't let us bring
straight
guns in.
Tomb Raider.
That is awesome.
That's got the hex on there and everything. You point it right at your meat there.
Yeah, well,
That's
Yeah.
good. So what's new with you?
same old stuff, still chugging along on the interwebs and all the different platforms. YouTube's getting a little bit bigger, so happy for that.
Have you been banned yet from any of these commie sites?
I haven't, and I'm
That's
surprisingly
surprising
not.
because you're
Yeah.
talking about cigars and guns.
Yeah, surprisingly, I
Yeah.
have not been banned by any of the platforms yet, and hopefully never. But somehow I'm flying under the radar.
I think the fact that in his description it says that he focuses on gender neutral guns, and I think that's what they leave him alone.
That's
there.
that's a good way to
Yeah.
skin the cat there.
Yeah.
But we spoke about it, and for those of you who do want to watch it, check out on the Go Local Group podcast,
Yeah.
which Adrian was on, and we were talking about that. We were talking about being shadow banned in social media in that world,
Yeah.
but just I think the element of class and how you guys do it.
Yep.
It might just because you're not doing anything that's political. You're not
Yeah.
doing anything on that. It's just people sharing images.
Yeah, and some of the pages that I've seen that get banned, they're sometimes outspoken politically, and I think maybe that has something to do with
That
it. I
is.
try to stay away from that stuff.
That probably
Yeah.
has to
Yeah.
do
Good
with
idea.
everything to do with it. So
Yeah.
I know we have something coming up
Yeah.
with SSW ourselves.
Yep.
I don't know how much we can disclose. I don't.
Oh, he told the whole story last week. when
Yeah.
you were
Oh,
gone.
you did?
I didn't give
Yeah.
the details of
Okay.
the actual products and
Will
stuff.
you give the
but-
30,000 foot view of that?
Yeah, so
What
we're
to
doing
look
an
out for?
ATF package in collaboration with the ICC and Someone Say Whiskey. So really looking forward to that. We're looking probably at a July drop, but yeah, we got those wheels turning.
It's going to have. Did you say on a high level what it's going to include? I mean ATF. I mean that could be
Yeah.
automatic. That could be automatic transmission fluid to some people.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
Sean
true.
Rats. But
That's right.
ATF. You've got
Alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
all in one kit. If this doesn't get
Yeah.
us all
No, that's-
completely kiboshed from
that's-
every payment processor, e-commerce, everything.
That makes perfect sense, though. The
This-
three things that the government despises all in one department.
And then
One-
say you're going to bomb the TSA.
In the
we've
same
got ourselves
show.
a complete show.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We're gonna be locked down tomorrow, so come in and get your cigars today.
Yeah, they'll just take me.
So we'll tread those waters very carefully, and of course we'll do it all through FFLs, and we'll do it all appropriately. So no one should get in trouble.
That is awesome. So if they want to be a part of what you're doing, where do they go?
It's probably going to be a good idea to join Someone Say Whiskey. I'll put the link up on the Facebook page. They also have an Instagram presence, but Someone Say Whiskey. Give them a follow, and then you'll see a lot of the, not yet, but once we get going, you'll see the post in there.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that is it. You are awesome. You're the
Thank
greatest
you.
thing ever.
Greatest
Thanks,
thing
guys.
ever.
Appreciate it.
Get up, Aiden Bruno!
So here's another reason not to go to the Ukraine.
Did
you
you-
see?
did you read that?
So a TV station that was telling the truth got shut down, and then apparently 3 others have been shut down this month for telling the truth.
Boy, in the Ukraine.
Yeah.
Boy.
Big deal.
I
Big
have been so fascinated with North Korea lately. I cannot tell you.
Yes. The half the population eats dirt, and the other half lives really well.
That's
It's-
basically, yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I did a lot more study and basically came up with that, and I think you just made that up. It works.
No,
Not
they
one
actually,
cigar allowed.
honestly,
in the
this has
whole
nothing to
country.
do with anything. But there's actually a Vice episode where they go behind the scenes, and people they're so poor that they literally are eating dirt.
Yep,
I mean, it
and
is
seaweed.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
Yeah,
It's horrible.
I mean, it's a really good documentary though.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, you want to talk about some more cigars that we have right here
We-
before we give away the
Let's talk
ashtray
about
and the cigar and
so
the
last
used cutter.
last week, the ICC community came together for TAM. TAM had, as a member of the ICC family, when we had the cold snap down here, her apartment caught on fire, and the sprinkler system was frozen. So she sat in the parking lot, watched them bring 3 body bags out, and watched her apartment complex burn for 36 hours. She found out that the fire department wouldn't actually even let her back into her place because it was a 100% loss,
Oh,
including
so she
her.
couldn't go back
She couldn't even
even
go back in.
afterwards.
She just wanted to go in and see it. But what was sad was her grandfather's urn was on the fireplace. So very, very sad. But the ICC community came together, and we raised nearly $5,000 total dollars for her in about 48 hours. She's in Minneapolis. She's looking for an apartment back in Frisco, closer to ICC.
Yeah.
And thank you guys again so much for coming through for another member of the family. She sat here one night kind of teary-eyed before she went back saying, I wish there was another word above thank you, because I don't know what it is, but that's how I feel right now. So thank you guys for coming through. One of the things that we did, it was a win-win for everybody, was we donated $3 per Crux cigar. We sold 300 on Saturday.
Oh no! When I got back, there were no Crux cigars.
Every
left.
Crux cigar was gone.
I think there were like a couple Epicures, but everything. What the hell happened here?
Oh, we got completely wiped out. Thank you guys very much.
It is incredible because for us in September we were in the same ballpark of just watching this community come together.
Yep.
And you can't say thank you doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do it.
It doesn't. You can't. But when you're able to pass that and be a part of this community and see that happen, you don't need to hear thank you. You just know it's the right thing.
When Tam came up on Sunday night, or no, take that back, Thursday night, from the front door to the back, 3 people. Hey, if you need a place to live, people offering their houses to them, which was just incredible. So anyway, sold out of Crux. Crux also matched the money that we raised on the Crux cigars, and also they made that contribution as well. So thank you, Jeff Hogan and Casey Hogan. But we have replenished, and we now have Mount Cruxmore is sitting in that humidor.
Yeah.
We have a mountain. I think we received about 1,000 sticks yesterday, and got them all in. We have a shelf full of product again. So again, thank you guys. It was a true win-win, because you got a Crux cigar, and you also got to help a young lady out that is part of our cigar community, and you guys took care of her.
Speaking of Crux, we're going to do a collaboration with them.
Did he talk to you?
Andrew?
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's in the works.
Crux
Jay here
and
bought one.
okay, so I need to talk to you further about that. I've got an idea. No, it is. I have noticed that when everything shut down because of the winter storm,
Right.
if you watch all the nonsense that happens outside and what's broadcast, it's one thing. But when things happen and you see what a community means, even just strangers to strangers on Nextdoor or whatever, it gives you this great hope for humanity, because people actually give a shit about each other. And you see that in this place from a daily basis of, even if it's as simple as somebody new, hey, take a pour of this. What a great thing to be a part of.
And I hope you guys don't mind us sharing some of these stories, because like our friend in the Ukraine just said, that's the way it's supposed to be. But there was one other story. Jeff Hogan, who's the owner of Crux, his father-in-law, they got trapped in Houston, and his neighbor, after 2 days of this freeze, called him and said, hey, water's running out of your kitchen door. So he had pipes burst, and they think it ran for a couple of days because water was up the wall 6 inches.
Oh,
And he got the water shut off, and they came up, and the place was a disaster. So his father-in-law, who's 70, is calling every plumber in town, and no one will call him back. So Jeff, he just, hey, do you know anybody? And I'm sitting here with one of our members, Ray, who's been a plumber off and on over 30 years. And he's just like, here's the situation. Do you know anybody? I said, Ray, can you help me on this? He's like, yep. I said, give me his name and number. And he was out there the next day, started tearing out walls. They found 6 cracks in the pipe. In the meantime, a plumber calls him back and says, yeah, we'll come out and fix it. $1,500 per cracked pipe, times 6 cracks. Ray goes over and just does what he does and gets a couple boxes of cigars, and he's a happy guy. It's just, and this family, 70-year-old family, now has water running again.
Yep.
So
back at home.
God bless this community that we've created. It was never part of the plan, but it has naturally happened. So thank you guys very much.
It really makes this fulfilling. This is a cool thing to be a part of. I missed it like a mother.
I bet.
Someone in Christian Schwarzkopf
Yeah.
from Germany.
Sounds like from Germany.
Christian
Guten-
Schwarzbach.
Guten Dayen, sir. That's how we do it.
Just throw him the.
I'm asking the guy from Oak Cliff how to say it in German. Jesus, Lord.
Peace out.
Oh yeah, Christian. Good. It's supposed to be good afternoon to you. So then it would be close.
Tell me, hey, Christian, tell me that isn't exactly how they say "Good day, mate" in German.
It's
Guten Dayen. That's how they say it.
Guten Tag, asshole.
That's how he said. No, if you're there, it's Tag. It's in the United States, it's different.
It's more of
yeah.
It's an American thing.
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand.
It's like the putos thing.
Yeah. No. This is. I'll tell you about this afterwards.
It's a long story, but
It's a long story, but
it's
puto is different than puta. It's a whole thing. We're not going to talk about it on here.
But we almost lasered the wrong one onto a lighter for a guy.
Yeah, that was
Dodged a bullet.
Dodged a big bullet. So we have new cigars in the humidor. At some point, we're going to get Atabey and Byron in the humidor again.
Yeah, I won't say what happened, but let's just say they're 3 weeks late. And but there is a mountain of Atabeys coming, and I'm really excited. We will have the new Bandoleros. There are a couple of new Vitolas. There's a couple of new blends, and they're also coming in boxes instead of the tins.
Yep.
So we will have that. We're working on a couple of other programs with Atabey and Byron, so I'm really, really happy about what's happening there. We have literally a mountain of principal. Aviators, Cochambolons,
You're talking
Brindills.
Yeah. The new Brindills.
The 3 sizes, the White Lancero, hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands.
I wish I would have.
And they're
grabbed
sitting
that,
in customs.
that house stick bomb tester.
That's-
I wish next week we'll show that. But we've got a project working with Darren right now that is really cool. Goes back to great grandpa Ed's time in World War II.
Yep.
In the Philippines. Yeah, there's gonna be some cool stuff going on right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So, Principal in this week, Atabey in this week, a lot of stuff happening. Next week, Friday. What's
First
happening on First Friday?
We have First Friday. We're going original style.
Good.
We're going original style, followed up by live roller in April, and then we've got some other things talking about. May's gonna be pretty cool. I was talking with Oliver, but we're going old school, classic, busy bee for March.
Is there a way that we could do like 80s house party type of feel to that? Come in
Okay.
costume, 80s house party type of.
80s house party? You want to?
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think, Ty?
No.
All right.
Dude, you want to see the net effect of just being beaten down by your wife and left.
Oh man.
This
All right.
dude is just. She keeps just.
First
Go
Friday.
to Costco. Go to Costco.
First Friday next
No.
next week. All right, let's get
No.
off of here. This is not turning out anymore. Oh, sorry, hammering on your best friend. I'm talking about bombing the TSA.
We're an equal opportunity offender, is what we've really coined this show.
Yeah. So.
And I love it when you say equal opportunity offender, and on Instagram, all these hearts start going up.
Yeah.
I love this crowd.
It's our people.
is
Speaking of
our
our
people.
people, let's get back to them.
Do we have? Yeah, if you got.
Oh, do we have a winner?
Oh, Marty Upton. Marty Upton just asked a great question. Black and golds. Yes.
There's black and golds?
Yes.
For real?
Yes. That's what I just said. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be pre-sold. Ron, who won? Who won the ashtray?
Frank the Tank he's sounding off. Yeah, we got it. Man, there's
Yvonne?
Yvonne. Nice.
Yvonne, if you're watching,
You're the big winner.
a Crown Heads, La Coalición, Sublime,
A pre-tested cutter.
pre-tested or semi-new, and also
A porcelain ashtray.
porcelain ashtray.
Yeah.
That's a.
You know how you know it's
cool.
porcelain? If you drop it, it only breaks in 3 pieces.
We'll test it and then we'll give it back to
We'll
you.
give it back to you.
Appleton, Wisconsin.
Appleton.
Ever heard of it?
Ah, God. You know, they have
To the
almost.
north.
They have a little bit of the
Egg?
Minnesota in it.
Uh-huh.
They got a little bit of that Minnesota up there. So good day up there. Hey.
That sounded a lot like Southern Chicago.
No, Southern Chicago's totally different. Southern Chicago, if you go to the south side of Chicago, it's duck.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so we're off now. Thank you, everyone, for your time on this Saturday. Also, TSA,
Get
we're just
down.
kidding. South Chicago, we're just kidding. Basically, everyone.
TSA is going to shut us down way before the guys from South Chicago come over here.
We are getting shut down by everybody.
Everybody.
But we appreciate you taking your time to come join us.
And we're still, if anyone here still works for Busch Bavarian, we're still waiting for the word on the sponsorship program.
Yeah, that's for Tuesday. Cigars 101 on Cigar Newbies and on our channel, 7:30ish. Check it out
It'll be compelling. And the real Brandon will be there.
this time.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend. We will see you